want me to put that on my Tudor?
Harry's wife, more Colbert. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. You know, a little while ago, and it wasn't long ago at all, Harry made an appearance on the Stephen Colbert late night show for the purposes, of course, of some promotion and, of course, to engage in some semi-scripted bants with Mr. Colbert as tequila was drunk. This was all part of ensuring that there was publicity given to the forthcoming publication. But it would appear that no sooner had he made an appearance upon that show, but that he has disappeared and then reappeared in the blink of an eye. Apparently, today, it was going to be Damian Lewis, played Bobby Axelrod in Billions, and also Henry VIII, amongst other things, and of course was in Homeland, alongside Linda Thomas Greenfield. But tomorrow, February 28th, there's going to be Martin McDonagh, Big Thief, and Prince Harry. Yes, Prince Harry once again. So Big Thief, who are a Grammy-nominated indie rock band, and they're from Brooklyn. So they're going to be making an appearance. Martin McDonagh, who's an Irish playwright and also an Oscar-winning screenwriter. So he actually won an Academy Award for his short film Six Shooter in 2006, which was his first film, and he directed the excellent In Bruges. Bruges is a shithole. Bruges is not a shithole, which, if you haven't seen it, I urge you to do so because it's excellent, with fantastic performances from Colin Farrell, Ralph Fiennes and Brendan Gleeson, with some excellent, memorable pieces of dialogue between them all. So you have a band that can obviously play their instruments and write music, etc., and an influential Irish playwright and Oscar-winning screenwriter, a man clearly with some talent. And then alongside them, you have Prince Harry. Now, I understand from the publication that it's going to be where Harry's going to be answering apparently the Colbert questionnaire. Yes, I suspect that he probably pre-recorded this, that he may well have done it last time that he was on, and they saved this for a later segment. Of course, much more interestingly was the fact that Depeche Mode appeared on the 23rd of February last week, obviously doing a bit of promo ahead of Memento Mori, the forthcoming album, and of course the tour that comes along later this year, of which I have tickets for several of the concerts already. Excellent news indeed. But parking those of talent and brilliance, Prince Harry is here again. So once again, ensuring that he maintains his call for privacy. Perhaps he's now warming up for the worldwide privacy tour, as foretold by South Park. But of course it demonstrates once again the hypocrisy of him and his wife in terms of always maintaining that they have to be seen, they have to be heard. What purpose does this show for him turning up on Stephen Colbert's show? What's he promoting this time? Wants more people to buy that ridiculous book? Why? Well, maybe. Or is it just that he decides that he wants the world to know more about him, even though he pleads for privacy? Because he's going to get asked the Colbert questionnaire, which apparently are 15 questions. You might want to join in and think to yourself, now then, if Harry is appearing as forecast on this show, and he's going to answer these 15 questions, which of course is him giving more details about his private life, contrary to the claims for privacy, what might his answers be to these 15 questions? Here's an opportunity for you to get busy in the comments section and furnish us with your observations about what Harry might respond. Or might it be that his answers are given on behalf of Harry's wife? Because, of course, she would regard herself as being far more important and give far more interesting answers than Harry. So, are they going to be Harry's answers, or are they going to be vetted, woke-approved answers from the Empress of Woke, his wife? You can find out. I don't think the questions are going to tax him too greatly, but here come the questions. Why not put your answers in the comments section as to what you think Harry may well write? Number 1, best sandwich. Perhaps he might think of a sandwich between him, Harry's wife, and say Marcus. It's Marcus Anderson, that kind of sandwich. An MFM sandwich. Yummy yum. 2, what's one thing you own that you really should throw out? Well, he can't claim it's his wife because he doesn't own her. If she was being asked the question, she'd probably say Prince Harry. 3, what is the scariest animal? That one has to be Harry's wife when she's been wounded. 4, apples or oranges? He'd probably respond, depends which orifice you're talking about. 5, have you ever asked someone for their autograph? I suppose his answer will be, yes, my wife, because she made me do it. 6, what do you think happens when we die? That one might be too taxing, but I imagine he would think that you respawn somewhere else because he plays Call of Duty so much. 7, what favourite action movie? Probably be something like Thomas Takes Sodor, in relation to Thomas the Tank Engine, I'd imagine. 8, favourite smell? Now he ought to go, smells like victory! But of course, it'll probably be his first inclination would be to say, the smell of my ginger pews being roasted by my wife. 10, exercise, worth it? We'll probably get some answer about, oh, absolutely, great for the mind, etc. And he will have a pre-prepared mental health spiel to roll out, possibly with an advertisement for Better Up scrolling across the screen at the same time. 11, flat or sparkling? In that instance, he'll probably go for sparkling, I would think. 12, most used app on your phone? Probably Where Is My Phone is the one that he would use, or how to return bollocks to original size. 13, you get one song to listen to for the rest of your life. What is it? Undoubtedly, for him, it would be They're Coming to Take Me Away, ha ha. 14, what number am I thinking of? Harry will probably go for -10. 15, describe the rest of your life in 5 words. An utter hell of devaluation ought to be the answer that Harry would provide. But as part of this continued publicity and anti-privacy that he's going to engage in, let me hear what you think he would answer to those 15 questions. And let's see if they're far more entertaining than what he has to say. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.